From Turner Broadcasting System, this is WTBS Atlanta.
Portions of today's programming are mechanically reproduced. This is WTCG Television, Atlanta.
Look at the Braves on WTCG Atlanta.
Captain Kirk of the Starship Enterprise was there, but not there, tonight on Star Trek. Trapped aboard a disintegrating vessel, he can't be beamed back aboard the Enterprise as the ship is slowly engulfed in the Tholian web. Tonight at 8 on Super 17.
Informative, quality, prime-time programming. That's what the Superstation is all about. On Thursdays, we present The Commanders. Interviews, personal recollections, and true stories of the greatest military giants of this century.
The Commanders, Thursdays at 10 on WTCG Atlanta.
Inhibited Swedish beauty causes a domestic crisis when she decides she wants her American host to father her baby. The Marriage Go-Round, starring Susan Hayward, James Mason, and Julie Newmar.
Caroling, hot wassail and cookies, a Christmas bazaar. Get in the spirit at the High Museum's Christmas celebration, December 17th, 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m.
John Huston said Humphrey Bogart was endowed with the greatest gift a man can have, talent. The whole world came to recognize it. He is quite irreplaceable. There'll never be another like him. On Saturday, May 12th, the Superstation salutes Humphrey Bogart with a triple feature program. The Petrified Forest, The Cane Mutiny, and Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Saturday, May 12th on WTCG.
This is WTCG Update with Bill Tush.
Hello, I hope you're doing okay today. Let's look at the weather forecast for Atlanta as it is over much of the nation today, calling for cold weather, but it's going to get a little bit warmer tomorrow. We expect a high into the upper 40s. In a major shift in U.S. policy, the Carter administration now feels it might be in the best interest for Iran if the Shah leaves his homeland permanently in order to give the new civilian government a chance of succeeding. The Soviet Union is hailing the defeat of the Khmer Rouge government as a victory for the people of Cambodia. Vietnamese forces are now said to be mopping up a final resistance. Prince Sihanouk, meanwhile, former ruler of Cambodia, is scheduled to arrive in New York City later today. He will ask for U.S. and UN support for the ousted Khmer Rouge government. Here's the Hollywood Report from Tony Holt.
From Hollywood, this is Tony Holt. An enterprising independent film producer is quietly getting together a film about the life of actor James Stewart. The natural title choice is Jimmy, being sought as a gangly, shy, tall newcomer to play the young James. It's hoped that Stewart himself can be persuaded to assume the older man role, but no word yet from Jimmy about what he thinks. And one star-studded Hollywood industry holiday bash was a real rude revelation to many stars present. The performers who got the most attention were Lassie and Benji. Each canine had its own table, and both were kept busy shaking paws, posing for photos, and taking pats. Plenty of ignored human actors were more than a bit jealous. Now you know where the real power is in this town. And teenage success must be wonderful, because Leif Garrett, now only 17, just bought a new house in the country that came complete with a recording studio. He also traded his Fiat for a new Porsche 924. If you have it, flaunt it.
Alien, rated R.
Alien starts tomorrow at Phipps Penthouse, Old Dixie, and Stonemont.
Hey, look at us. We're the Superstation. WTCG Atlanta.
Hey, look at us.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone.
Hey, what's that?
Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing.
I'm on the radio.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone, the cordless microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
You can broadcast in mono or with two or more radios in stereo.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing. It's practical and great fun for the whole family.
To order, call 1-800-257-1234. In New Jersey, call 800-232-6966. Or to avoid COD charges, send $14.88 to Mr. Microphone, P.O. Box 7500, Atlanta, Georgia, 30357.
Laugh yourself silly with Carol Burnett.
All these people have come here to pay tribute to you. They love you, madam. You are the greatest star of all time. Let's try this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2,174th Testimonial Roast. Tonight, honoring Miss Nora Desmond.
Carol Burnett and Friends, weeknights at 6. One of the TBS funnies. They're hysterical.
Then on Saturday, sunny and cool. Hope that holds up with a high expected around 50 degrees. I'd like to show you our satellite radar weather picture, but I didn't get time to stop by the drugstore and pick it up tonight.
Jack, no! Skip, I got him, my first hero! Oh, no, he's one of ours! Oh.
Sunday night at 8 on the Superstation, WTBS.
Weekday mornings, top off a fabulous breakfast with a dash of I Dream of Jeannie.
Don't start some pajamas.
But they are big.
And don't forget to add a twitch of Bewitched.
Why don't we trade it in on a muzzle for your mother?
Don't even know her size.
Finally, top it off with everyone's favorite cook, I Love Lucy.
Good night.
A gourmet's delight. Weekday mornings on Superstation WTBS.
Catch the hits.
Pete Rose and the Philadelphia Phillies take on the Atlanta Braves Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Catch all the hits on your super sports station, WTBS.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today at 5:35 Eastern. Gee, Beef, how many times do I have to tell you? You're supposed to dance with a girl, you goof. On classic Leave It to Beaver. And Jerry Reed and Flo wear the same dress size. Can you believe it? On Alice. Then Julie's got a last request.
I don't want a doctor from the Yellow Pages.
One take at a time. The weekday funnies continue with Leave It to Beaver, 5:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the day.
Hey, kids, you like cartoons? You like the Stooges? TBS has them every weekday morning. The Tom and Jerry Funhouse, Bugs Bunny, Popeye, Three Stooges, and of course, Tom and Jerry. Watch the Tom and Jerry Funhouse. Weekday mornings at 6:30 Eastern on TBS.
The following is a presentation of TBS Sports. Exclusively on Superstation TBS. Superstation TBS presents the Atlanta Braves, America's team. Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that distinctively clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the king of beers. This Bud's for you. By the official airline of the Atlanta Braves, Delta. We love to fly, and it shows. And by Eckerd Drugs, America's family drugstore.
Tom Lasorda's a beauty, isn't he? Hello again, everybody. Along with Billy Sample, Skip Carey welcoming you to another night of Atlanta Braves baseball from Dodger Stadium, where the Braves are going to try to avoid getting thumped for the third straight time. They've lost 2 to the Dodgers. They're 2-5 on the current road trip, and they send a hard luck pitcher to the mound tonight. Rick Mailer has pitched much better than his record has indicated.
The news continues all day on the Superstation. This is WTBS Atlanta.
Welcome to TBS Theater. Our feature stars Gene Barry and Ann Robinson in the science fiction drama War of the Worlds. When the Earth is invaded by Martians, only an unexpected turn of events can save the planet. Jack Crucian and Les Tremayne co-star.
Soon Bill, who had no TV experience, found himself on camera, reading the news, hosting movies, and even doing commercials which sometimes didn't go as planned.
Silver Mesa's got just about anything you name. Makes me happy Farina's my dame. What time's the unveiling?
But Bill was to make his mark when he took the station's 3 a.m. newscast and turned it into a comedy show, all the time maintaining it was still the news.
The Channel 17 News Chicken is coming soon. The 17 update early in the morning. Void where prohibited. For more on that story, here's Rex. Rex?
Federal mediators saying
His newscast with a German Shepherd he called Rex the Wonder Dog became an early cable legend.
Do the weather later, Rex.
And for the next 5 years, his early morning hijinks with no budget and the help of his off-camera crew gained a cult following that grew nationwide once the WTCG became the Superstation.
So much so, these days, that an Atlanta station's audience may include people in Hawaii.
In 1979, when Ted Turner announced he was going to start a 24-hour news channel, Bill was there to explain to viewers what was in store. Bill went on to star in a 1-hour comedy show bearing his name and introducing us to some future television stars like Jan Hooks.
Why don't you tell the people out there when you saw the light?
Oh, so late one night I was in my house, went into the kitchen. I opened the door of the icebox and I saw the light.
Oh, he saw the light.
Tosh was also the first TBS original entertainment production. It had a budget, although sometimes you wouldn't think so.
Pshaw, Darla. Topungan laws of nature mean nothing to me as captain of a Zircon Space Crusade vessel.
Turner Broadcasting was growing by leaps and bounds. CNN was being taken very seriously. Bill was sent to Los Angeles to host People Now, a joint TBS-CNN broadcast. It was the network's first talk show devoted to the entertainment industry.
A very lucky lady is next to us. She got Alan Hill's autograph.
While entertainment news was being taken more seriously by CNN, Bill was still able to inject his sense of humor. When in 1984, CNN created an entire unit devoted to entertainment news, Bill was in the forefront. Whether he's at the Oscars or on the street with Showbiz This Week, Phil Tush is still having a ball after 25 years, and we congratulate him.
This fly out here driving me crazy. Good morning, this is 17 Update early in the morning. I'm Bill Tush, sitting here inside your TV set with all the news. Dick Weber of St. Louis finished second, and Mark Roth of New York was third. We'll be right back. I'm Bill Tush, and our director, as usual, the amazing Mr. Dynamite, and Troll was on audio tonight.
This program has been pre-recorded. What a dope. He always forgets.
We hope you enjoyed our Movie 17 presentation, and we invite you to join us tomorrow for John Wayne, Patricia Neal, and Ward Bond in Operation Pacific.